Hey, hello, hello. It is Tammy with Cheers to Creativity, and hopefully I am live on the Cheers to Creativity page, and then Miss Melissa Youngman is going to be so kind to share me over to the Essential Stencil page. I want to show you the August stencil of the month first, and it is really fun. It is called the Pumpkin Harvest Overlay Set. Now, you always have the premium set and the basic set. The premium set is 3 12 by 16 stencils. I'm going to show those to you first. So you have these two different gourd or pumpkin shapes, and then you have these fun overlays that go that way. Or, let me do it this way. You also have ones that can look more like buffalo check. So they did the wrong way, buffalo check. And a couple different, these are more florally, or these are more, just a different floral design. So a couple floral designs, and then the buffalo check. I'm going to lose it tonight, okay? So those are the pumpkins, and then the third sheet in your premium set are your words this month. And it says, pumpkins 25 cents. It says, harvest blessings, welcome fall, and pumpkin spice. So we're going to do a couple projects using those. Let's just grab us a piece of 12 by 12 wood. And this one is from Craft Deals. It is from Craft Deals. And I have not had a chance yet to give a quick sand to the edges. So the first thing we're going to need to do is get some color on our background. Let's just touch it down just a touch. So this is just a 12 by 12 pine, and I think I just want a really soft background. This is burlap, so it's a little more than just an ivory. It's got a little color to it. And I think I have a sponge that has a little bit left in it. So I'm just going to smear this on, and I'm probably going to want to add a little something to this. Anyhow, this is the color. And actually, if you look, it's not a huge difference in the color at all, but at least it's a color paint. I do want to have a little something else going on here. So I think I'm just going to grab a little deeper brown, or yeah, this is milk chocolate. Milk chocolate would be a good addition here real quick. I'm going to put a little bit on my plate. I'm going to pick up a little bit, and I'm just, right now it kind of looks like polka dots, huh? I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to kind of smush it in. I'm going to pick up a little more of that burlappy color because I think it got a little darker than I wanted. So I'm going to smush that color in just so we have a little different, little background color, a little break in a solid color, and then we're probably going to do a little bit of a lighter tone as well. Okay, so nothing overly fancy there. Let's dry that though super quick. Okay, we're going to do our pumpkin first. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with a light buttermilk. I'm not sure what that was, but let's get rid of it. So I'm going to start with this being more of an off-white. When I get to my edges, I'm going to pull in from my edge. Okay, so I've got that. I am just going to grab a green, probably just a Hauser Green Dark sides. There's my little green stem. I think I'm going to use spiced pumpkin. It's a really pretty soft orange, but doesn't get too dirty. It still stays pretty clean. So I'll put a little bit of that out. And I'm going to come in here, and this is going to lay in that look of that buffalo check. Okay. So let's lift that up. Oh, that's cute. That is super cute. Now you could leave it just like that. What I did when I did the smaller set, I think I'm going to do it with this one too, is I'm going to take just a regular brush. It's a flat brush. I'm going to pick up a little water. I'm going to pick up just a little bit of that color I used. So this is the spice pumpkin. And I'm just going to blend it on my brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come around here right next to that check. And then if you follow me at all, you know that pumpkin cannot stay like that. So I need to put out a little bit of the green I used. So I'm still going to, I could use a stencil brush. I've got this brush already. I'm going to wipe most of it off. I'm going to come underneath here very lightly and just kind of lay down so it looks like it's sitting in some grass. You can also do this with a brown, so it might be sitting in more dirt. But mine's going to be sitting in a little more of the greener earth. Oh, I'm going to need some leaves, aren't I? Yes, I'm going to need some leaves. I'm going to do this part. I think this is going to be fun. So I'm going to pick up a little more green and offloading that, catching the edges. And these are just kind of a fun little leaf on here. Push this down towards you, and I like pumpkin spice. Do the green down that way. I'm just going to go for it, guys. I'm going to go for it just with this green color, okay? I'm going to lighten that up a little bit. So we have pumpkin spice. And what I want to do is I'm going to just go ahead and use that same little brush. And I am going to add a couple little leaves here and there. Showing. I think I like that just like that. I think it's just a sweet little sign. So I have a little tray. I have done these trays previously. This little tray comes 3 in a set. I used one of them as a gift already. And we're going to use Harvest Blessings. And that's what it says in it. If you see that it says Harvest Blessings, I might have to like tip this after I do it. So I'm just kind of hopefully doing it mostly centered. Again, I am going to grab a tiny bit of tape. So let's use that color again, offloading it. I'm going to do Harvest Blessings down below. Okay, so we have Harvest Blessings on here. We're going to lift this up. We're going to lift this up. Okay. And then it was my idea to see if we can just get this on here. We're going to apply this, burnish it onto our tray. So we're going to keep burnishing this, but because the next project I wanted to do was going to be on this as well, another tray as well, we're going to pause, okay? So here's my other tray, and I'm having trouble getting this to release onto here. So let's go ahead and give ourselves an advantage. I'm giving this just a coat of DuraClear. This is a varnish, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick coat and let it dry before I need to do my project so that it dries and I have a sealed surface to put my transfer down onto. And we're going to see if we can keep burnishing this one on. Yeah, doing better than I thought we were going to be able to. Just a sec. I'm going to show you what I got, okay? So you can see what didn't come off. I'm going to show you what's there, and I think we're going to be okay. It's a very rustic looking tray to begin with, so I think that is okay. I'm going to hit it with a blow dryer because I don't think it's completely dry. So we're going to start with the tree. Sorry, my hair is falling in the way of the camera as well. Okay, so there we have our little tree. And you see we really only lost a little bit down on the ice down there, and we can fill that in on our own. Let's now grab the Santa. Okay, so we've got our Santa on there. Cute. And before we ground him, let's grab Merry and Bright. Right about there. And this Santa isn't a true red, so I think I'm going to go with the green again, because that green is going to match pretty well with the tree that we have. So we grab a little more of that green. Just because I think I'm done with this. Oh, I am. And now we just have to grab a little brush. And he's in snow. So I don't know if the white's going to show up or not. So if I need my snow to show up, and I'm not sure it's going to, I will grab a little bit of a light blue first. So guess what? Here's a little winter blue. I'm going to do my little bit of winter blue underneath him first. And we have Merry and Bright. Like I said, I think these little, I think I have a few of these. These can be cute all the way around here. I don't think I'm going to try to do that right this month. What we got to do is we shared a Merry and Bright tray. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. And I wish you the absolute best rest of your week and hope you have a fabulous, fabulous weekend as well. Cheers.